Did you put snacks in here?
Yeah.
You guys want to get out here and hit some? Hit it hard. We're here. You guys look like you're literally about to play basketball.
Sophie Cunningham and Lexie Hull just sent a message loud and clear. They want to be back with the Indiana Fever next season. And the moment that sparked all the noise? Their appearance as Caitlin Clark's caddies at a recent golf tournament. What looked like a fun off-season moment quickly turned into a serious question. Are these two coming back or not? Both Sophie and Lexie have given the same answer every time. Everything rides on the upcoming CBA negotiations. Their future isn't just about basketball. It's about business, contracts, and what the league decides next. But here's the part fans can't stop talking about. Sometimes, chemistry off the court tells you everything you need to know about what could happen on the court. And what we saw between Caitlin, Sophie, and Lexie that day, it was real. It was natural. And it was powerful. The Fever front office isn't blind. They know these two shouldn't just walk away. That golf outing made it crystal clear. The chemistry between this trio is something you build around, not something you lose. And let's drop the cute caddy moment angle, because that's not what this is. Lexie Hull is pure energy. She shoots with confidence, moves with purpose, and plays with a fire that teammates feed off. She's the glue that holds the edges together. Sophie Cunningham is a different weapon entirely, a knockdown shooter, a ball handler, a matchup problem, a player whose versatility changes the rhythm of the game. And oh, they're not Aaliyah Boston or Kelsey Mitchell. But are they part of the winning structure? Absolutely. They are the depth, the balance, the heartbeat players who elevate stars and stabilize the roster. And the bonus? Their connection with Caitlin Clark isn't forced. It's natural delight, and basketball. Chemistry isn't optional. It wins games. It builds culture. It creates trust under pressure. Sophie, Lexie, Caitlin. .3 players who actually like each other, understand each other, and play well together. That's the foundation of a winning future, and the Fever front office knows it. What people often overlook is this. Sophie Cunningham and Lexie Hull fully understand the value of being aligned with Caitlin Clark. Playing alongside one of the biggest stars in women's basketball doesn't just help the team, it elevates their profiles, their brands, and their careers. And Sophie? She's benefited more than anyone. She knows exactly what it means to share the floor and the spotlight with a generational talent like Caitlin Clark. Staying in Indianapolis isn't just a basketball decision. It's a smart career move, and Sophie is well aware of it. She keeps getting questioned about her future with the Fever, and she keeps delivering the same polished answer. At the golf event, when asked about Caitlin, Sophie didn't hold back. She called Caitlin a player who elevates everyone around her, a once-in-a-generation talent whose impact is impossible to ignore. Then she added the line that has become her signature response. Depending on the CBA and what's going on, hopefully we're all together again. That line is doing a lot of work. She's not tipping her hand. She's not revealing her personal intentions. She's putting everything on the CBA, on whether there will even be a season, because she knows the negotiations are complicated, unpredictable, and bigger than any single player. She even gave fans a glimpse behind the curtain, saying that while people see Caitlin as this serious, superstar figure, the team gets to enjoy her goofy, human side, a detail that shows just how close this group really is. But make no mistake, Sophie's answer is strategic. By anchoring everything to the CBA, she avoids drama, avoids speculation, and avoids making any public commitment until the league's future is secure. It's smart, it's careful, and it shows she understands exactly what's at stake.
This is making me nervous.
Cunningham! Yeah, guys, come on!
Yeah!
Let's go! Oh, is that bad? Is that bad?
No, that's good.
Oh no, oh no.
You got it, girl.
Happy Gilmore. Oh! Man down! Man down! He's down! Woo! I'm so sorry!
It's important.
Sophie recently gave another interview, and this time she was brutally honest about what went wrong for the Fever last season. In her words, the missing ingredient was simple: health and drama.
No excuses.
Just the reality. She genuinely believes that a fully healthy Fever roster could have won the championship, and judging by how dangerous they looked when everyone was available, she might be right. Injuries derailed their momentum, disrupted rotations, and forced players into roles they weren't ready for. But when the team was clicking, they looked like a legitimate title threat. Then came the question everyone wants answered: will Sophie be back with the Fever next year? Her response was calm, measured, and almost clinical. Everyone's keeping in touch, but there's not much to talk about until there's a CBA. Some might hear that and think it sounds awkward or distant, but in reality, she's just being practical. Without a finalized CBA, nobody can sign contracts, NO deals, NO negotiations, NO decisions. There's literally nothing to discuss until the league knows what rules they'll be operating under. Sophie even mentioned that the last CBA meeting happened about 2 weeks ago, and she's not exactly sure where things stand. What she is sure about is that the players are standing firm, demanding better pay, better conditions, and better overall treatment. It's clear the negotiations are tense, layered, and far from simple. The league has budget constraints, the players have real demands, and finding the middle ground is going to take time. Then came an even bigger question: Project B, the new league making headlines. When asked whether players should consider it, Sophie didn't hesitate. If people are going to pay you multi-million-dollar deals, why wouldn't you consider it?
And she's right.
Players have short careers. They have a limited window to earn life-changing money. If another league is offering massive contracts, it's hard to blame anyone for listening. But here's the twist: Project B seems to be targeting older players nearing the end of their careers. Players looking for one last big payday. It's also seen as a counter to the Saudi-backed leagues trying to pull talent overseas. Caitlin Clark joining Project B, however, would be shocking, almost unthinkable. She's young, already earning millions through endorsements, and her Wnba contract will only grow as she ascends. She doesn't need Project B. That move wouldn't make financial or career sense. Then there's Unrivaled, another new league that's capturing attention, but for a different reason. It's targeting younger, rising stars, especially recent college standouts. They've already secured several big names and seem to be gaining real momentum. But all of this, Project B, Unrivaled, Wnba futures, is happening while CBA negotiations are still unresolved. That's what makes everything so chaotic, and it gets even messier. Some players holding executive or leadership positions in the Wnba are also affiliated with these new leagues. That creates conflicts of interest everywhere you look. Everyone is trying to secure the best possible future for themselves while also negotiating on behalf of all Wnba players as a collective. It's complicated, it's political, it's high stakes, and until a new CBA is signed, every player, Sophie included, is stuck in limbo.
Let's not be dense. The Fever front office realizes the Caddy connection belongs back in Indianapolis next season. You know, there's a lot of pomp and circumstance around Sophie Cunningham and Lexie Hull serving as Caitlin Clark's caddies during that golf event. It shows you the rapport, the chemistry, not to mention that those two can play, right? Lexie Hull has that energy you just can't teach, can shoot the ball, moves without the ball, a glue type of player. Same thing with Sophie in a sense, just in a different way.
Sophie's comments about Project B shouldn't be mistaken for a hint that she's leaving the Wnba or the Fever. She's not signaling anything. She's simply acknowledging reality. Players have every right to explore opportunities that come their way. And she's refusing to make any commitments until the paperwork is real and the CBA situation is settled. That's not hesitation. That's intelligence in an uncertain landscape. The smartest move is to wait until you know all your options, and lately, the silence around CBA negotiations actually feels encouraging. When both sides are blasting each other in the media, that usually means things are falling apart. But when it gets quiet, when nobody's throwing verbal jabs, it often means progress is happening behind closed doors. The league also isn't slowing down. The draft lottery is set for November 23rd, and all signs point to business continuing as usual. Another positive indicator that a deal may be closer than most people think. Here's the bottom line. Unless something absolutely catastrophic happens, like a full season lockout or a CBA structure so radical that it blows up the Fever's salary plan, Sophie Cunningham and Lexie Hull are almost guaranteed to return. Lexie is a restricted free agent, which gives Indiana a massive advantage. The Fever can match any offer she receives. Unless a team throws her a wild, outlandish contract the Fever refuse to match, she's staying in Indianapolis. And Sophie, she's thriving next to Caitlin Clark. Her visibility has skyrocketed. Her game has sharpened. Her fit in Indianapolis is obvious. She knows exactly what she gains by staying in this system, and beside a generational talent, Sophie isn't naive. She's strategic, she's aware, and she understands where her career is strongest.
How much their association with Caitlin Clark helps them as well. So, assuming all things get worked out the way one could see things getting worked out based on the past, both Sophie Cunningham and Lexie Hull will be back.
Sophie understands exactly what she'd be walking away from. She knows the value of staying with a team on the rise, a team built around the best young player in the league. And let's stop pretending here. Caitlin Clark is the franchise. She's the reason arenas sell out. She's the reason games are suddenly on national TV. She's the reason the Fever went from league afterthought to one of the most talked about franchises in all of women's basketball. If Caitlin Clark wants Sophie Cunningham and Lexie Hull back, they're coming back. The front office knows it. The coaching staff knows it. Everyone knows it. As long as the numbers make sense, Caitlin's preferences carry enormous weight. Even the Fever's social media team is leaning into this reality. They posted photos from the golf event with a caption highlighting the best caddies, Caitlin, Sophie, and Lexie, all smiling in Fever gear. That wasn't a coincidence. That was messaging, a subtle way of telling the fan base. These three belong together. This is the core. This is the direction. And to their credit, Sophie and Lexie have the self-awareness to embrace their roles. Showing up as Caitlin's caddies wasn't just a cute off-season moment. It showed emotional intelligence. They wore Fever gear, supported their superstar teammate, and played along with the spotlight. They understand the hierarchy. They understand how the league works. And they're perfectly comfortable being high-level supporting players.